I'll tell you one thing, we're very, very, very lucky. It's 20 minutes from the Lorraine. You're silly. Decent day at the Lorraine County Fair. It poured rain right up until literally 5 minutes to the fair. It poured rain wherever this place is. It poured rain here. We're in between Lorraine County Fair and Northfield Park, about 25 minutes right in between both. And the road's almost flooded out here. Like there's an inch of water on the road across the entire 4-lane highway. So a ton of rain has fallen here. We get through the day with a little bit of rain, but not bad at Lorraine County Fair.
No wonder it's called Lorraine County.
It's called Lorraine. Honestly, Columbus a little disappointing, but it's been his MO. I guess I could have cut one of those horses loose and followed them. He trotted okay. There was a decent mile, I think 2.5 or something at that fair. He's got a lot of growing up to do. Put it that way. What a mission. I lied, said he wouldn't break his neck start. He did. But he's just, I think at this point it's boiled down to self-consciousness. He literally, I heard him do it. He just touched one little spot, maybe touched a knee or a trot and boot, but I mean one little pick, and he rolled off stride. And then after that, I know when it was I grabbed him going into the turn. I didn't want him to get too hot, so I was just kind of throttling him down a little bit going into the turn, and I lost him. If I let him trot perfect the rest of the way, wide open, never tightened the line, he was great. I just don't want to get him into a habit of screaming off the car. He's a colt that is very still, as I said, a different kind of immature than Columbus. Columbus is immature, doesn't really have that eye of the tiger, want to kill everybody. What a Mission just seems like he's very, very green, still, but he's happy to do his work. He passed all those horses, and quite frankly, after making a break, coming back, trotting, circling the field, and then getting picked off in 2-4, a pretty good mile for What a Mission. He'll race again and again and again at the fairs until he gets it right, but trotting not bad, actually, today. Trotting good, actually. And then the last two horses, or the other horse, who was the first one raced? It was Victor Cruz. You're hungry? Can you have pasta? I believe you can. So Victor Cruz was third also. Till somebody just told us why we left, I thought he was second. It was really close at the wire. A little bit off right hind, to be honest, running in quite a bit in the turns. Now, he didn't wear a head pull or anything. He was laying on the shaft. A little bit pinchy on that right hind ankle. But, I mean, again, 2 minutes over that track. It's a deep track. And, Slim Jimmy trotted over there 58, but, I mean, Slim Jimmy's a powerhouse. I thought Mission raced good after the break. Take the break away, he's probably a winner. Victor Cruz raced adequately to be third in 2 minutes. Columbus raced very ordinarily, and I thought Slim Jimmy was awesome. Just let him coast to the front. I never asked him, I never spoke to him, the earplugs were in. I just let him go out and do his work, and he actually liked it. It didn't dawn on me until we were in the post parade. Slim Jimmy's never seen a fair in his life, ever. He's looking at the rides, he's looking at the tents, and he's looking everywhere around. I'm like, why is he being so? I'm like, oh my God, this horse never seen the fair in his life. So it was all new to him. He liked it. By the time we get the second or third lap in, jogging him around, he had his ears up and he's looking at everything. He had a lot of fun today too. So a decent day at the fair today. But most importantly about the fair today, I found the number one fair food I've ever had at a fair, ever in my life. Now, you tried it, tell the truth. How good was it? There is a gentleman right beside the paddock too that sells, he called them apple egg rolls. I'm like, I don't know, this is gonna be fantastic. Yeah, they were apple and peach, and I said, he goes, no, you gotta try them with the peach. So I was just gonna try apple. He said, no, you gotta. And he made them right there, made the tortilla and put the apple and stuff in it, the peach, and then rolled it up. Oh my God. Easily, Adeline, turn that down please. It was light years, and I mean light years ahead of anything else. I love the corn. I love all the stuff that they offer at the fair. The best fair food I've ever had in my life. At the Lorraine County Fair, I didn't get the gentleman's name. It was an apple and peach egg roll, he called it, dumpling, and it was sensational. Very happy. Amy was so pumped. She loves the fair anyway, but she was so pumped about going to the Lorraine County Fair. And then to try the dumpling. What was your horse's name that you rode, Addie?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. What was his name? I think his name was Ricky. Addie got to ride out. All the rides weren't going, so Addie was a little depressed. But then she got to ride. They had a pony ride set up. Addie got to ride Ricky. Yeah, you like Ricky? Yeah. So a decent day. You know, I didn't do that. Yeah. You just talked to him? That was nice. I didn't get to do the stable videos this week. Honestly, guys, I don't. Amy said to me a little while ago, and I don't know that I have. She said, I have never not slept for 38 hours in my life. You know, you say, oh, I've been up forever. We literally were up awake for 38 straight hours because after the Gold Cup, to the Moncton Airport, to Ontario, to Oliver's tryouts, his tournament, and now to Lorraine County Fair. We slept last night, but that was it. I slept awesome. Did you sleep good?
I think so.
It was long overdue. I did want to do a video just explaining to everybody, and I probably still will, about how impressive the win of Sintra was. Not just for the horse racing standpoint, but for what it does for the industry. If I do have some free time in the next few days, I'm going to write a blog. You know, I try to talk about fractional ownership as much as I can, but I don't want to sound preachy, right? Because at the end of the day, that's loud. At the end of the day, people can see what we're doing. People can see how we do it. But horse racing has to understand the power of fractional ownership. And I put it on Twitter and Facebook. A couple of people were commenting that don't know what they're talking about. But when it comes to fractional ownership, when it comes to getting people out to the races, when it comes to addressing a horse shortage and an ownership shortage in horse racing, it's glaringly obvious that people just aren't paying attention. And you know, the industry itself has not been known for its foresight, let's say. But when it comes to what we've accomplished, what you've allowed us to accomplish at the stable, and what other people have not over the last 3, 4, 5 years, and the decline in the industry just by participation, it's pretty obvious to me it's rainy out there. Just a lot of rain. Just a lot of rain, honey. It becomes glaringly obvious to me, and it should to everybody else in the industry, the power of fractional ownership, the level of participation. And by participation, I just don't mean people that come out, you know, send us a check every month and watch the horse race. I mean people that come to the races. They come to the barns. They want to see their horses. They want to be a part of this industry because it's a great industry. And the saddest thing is that people just, it seems like the powers that be, refuse for whatever reason to latch onto that, to understand that, to promote that, and to grow that. So we'll just continue to show them. We'll just continue to make it a point to let everybody know the power of what we're doing, how we're doing it, what it means to people, not just me, but you and the rest of the people involved with the stable.ca. So again, as I generally try and do, I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.